What's up, why nothing? Let's get started today. Good morning. Happy, love, and joy. Remember, you have to balance yourself and tap deeper into your Kwaizu Yayun so you have a better mind for warfare and stability and longevity. So, one of the things that we're going to talk about today for the Asian community is that we are still in the process of seeing what can be worked out in regards to the ceasefire, right? So, the Asian community has come to find out once again, that the Black community is, always the last say. We always have the last say in regards to, people's survival and other things. So it's only like that because they've chose for it to be like that. So, a lot of folks are realizing that that can no longer happen and there needs to be some type of balance created. So let's talk about some of the things that need to be done policy-wise, okay? So we'll go all the way down, and then there's a few things that I need to talk about in regards to criminal justice, okay? So there are things happening now, cases happening now. The biggest thing is, that it's me, and 2 other cases need to get settled out, period. All that needs to get done, all the cases, all of them, every single last one of them. And then for the companies that were involved, you need to start going ahead and letting them know that they need to start getting the funds ready, getting inventory ready, offices, etc., real estate. We could take that too, in regards because of what they started with people's kids and how we are going to need all of that to repair what they created. Right, so we're gonna need space. We don't need their servers. We could take furniture. You already know, right? So look at this as I'm walking. Confirmation, right? So now, one of the things that's going to happen here is they need to know. Yeah. No. Excuse me. Anyway, sorry about that. So anyways, they need to know that that's what they need to start doing now. Get that prepared now. Get all that ready now. So there will be documents. Then I don't see anything needing to be litigated with judges, things like that, because they already know that they can get clapped too. There is going to be no delay. And this needs to be done by January, because you guys already know what's going to end up happening. It's going to be at least like 1,800 Asian folks that get hit. So again, you guys, you know your people, you know your group. That's not for me to say who's going to be absolved from this and this and that. You need to put in the work, start unraveling all this, letting people go from this place, giving people their wages, their factories back, all that kind of good stuff, letting the Uruguay Muslims go, period. And then this thing with funeral care needs to get cleaned up. People need to know what happened with their loved ones. This is the rectification that needs to happen, right? So that's going to be happening concurrently. That's definitely going to happen. We're going to be creating the interface for all of that good stuff. And at the same time, too, these cases need to get settled out so we can move forward, and this needs to stop. You already know what needs to be done. So I guess that's what people needed to hear from me. So in regards to criminal matters, you just have to know that there is something that's currently going on with TikTok. Some of you guys don't know that TikTok is being forced to sell because they're saying that TikTok is an enemy of the country and state because of the way in which the Communist Party has their ties to TikTok with their kids and grandsons and running the company. So TikTok is very popular, making a lot of money, things like that. They said that they use it to get into everyone's phone. So whole entire departments, states, etc., banned people from having TikTok on their work phone or even on their regular phone working there. So now, one of the things that's happened here is it just was not TikTok. Because remember, they have people that they are working in their company. One of them is Susie Loftus, the former district attorney, the former president of the police commission. Okay, great. That plays on my Haney and all them. So there's other people that work in that company too that knew what was going on, didn't say anything. Or it's also too their developers coming in, playing games, all kinds of stuff. It wasn't just Asia that was getting into the phone. That's the problem. So now they're making TikTok sell. That's the big thing that's going on. That's their bread and butter. They make money off that, et cetera, et cetera. So they are, you're basically doing that with the Chinese. That's what they thought they can do because of infiltration, playing games, marrying into different families, people getting held hostage. We did that together though. So this is where the Asian community needs our help. So I wanted to say something too. There was a statement that I made in regards to how I got some documents in custody. And that was basically someone trying to tell me, like, we know about this. This is what's going to end up happening. Let me rephrase that. It's not about protection. No. It's about the simple fact that they already know what has to happen, and they're showing that, hey, our hand is not going to be in this. And we also need to figure out what we're gonna do because we're getting hit up too, like bad. They're switching the Asians, their kids at birth, murders on the highway, their kids. You guys heard about that in the Bay Area? Yeah, double homicide. Jasper Wu and Kenneth Wu. Jasper Wu. Yeah. Yeah, Jasper Wu, a little baby, shot. They charges reduced. Charges dismissed. Yeah, yeah. For Asians, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whoa, that's what I'm saying because of the fuckery that got started. Um, Kenneth Wu, a CEO of Presidio Medical Center. Some people were being too dishonorable in the group. Some people didn't. Working with certain communities in America, some folks didn't know that they had to like tell them that you can't come to America and play like that with the black community, stuff like that. Some people didn't know that even within our own group there's drama. You didn't tell us that there's a whole group of like hood ass Asians though. That's one of the things too that a lot of folks are now coming to realize. Now yesterday, give me 1 second, side note, didn't I say something about Desiree, that Kamazat feeding people period blood? And I mentioned a man named Roy. Yeah, this RQF is gonna come up too, drama. So now, what's happening here is you guys are seeing this. Okay, so the biggest thing here is the Asian communities to know is that they know that this is going to start a war because we can put our own things together instantly, and then Asia has a debt to pay for playing with the black community like that to an egregious point, right? So, you know, Asian folks, they work for Chevron or other companies. They go to Asia, they're getting kidnapped, hella fuckery going on, stuff put in their food, hella like ridiculous behavior. That's all going to stop. So you already know that you need to clean up with your people, just like the Republican Party. So what's going to happen is the Asians need to know that you need to clean up, you need to, you know, be clear about your affiliations, get proper lawyers, okay, handle your business, and just be mindful of the fact that the game that you could play, the game that you played could come back to you, right? So be mindful of that too. Some of you guys think that it's a movie all of a sudden that this is going on, and this type of like racial warfare. It's not. This is like an old thing from space, but it had to happen because Asian people had to see that they can always get set up. It had to happen because the Asian community, wait, you guys have sex in your family? Ooh, fuck. I didn't even think that whoa, yeah, their mind is blown. Yeah, their mind is blown. His mind is open to a whole new fucking reality. He didn't think that that was even possible. So now that they've known, and how they play and organize chaos, and that they have a bunch of shit going on, now look. So, this is going to turn into a national security conversation very soon because all that game of let's make fake conflict, move money around, keep people preoccupied in this, start this and this and that, that's about to be done. Also, too, there's something that me and only me I can help the Asian community with, and that is how to set America up once and for all with this whole security thing and playing in America, only for a few cases. And how was that? And what would be that would unravel all of this? To make you the middle point and the soothsayer of who gets set up in this war between America and Asia that's about to start. And it's who went to go play in the president of China, their computer. How do I know him? How do I know what they found? How did you know this was going on? How did you know who they went to go play with? How did I know the point of contact for the tapping? And what subsequently has gone on in their family? How did you know about this? Yeah, and then their hand moving together with fentanyl. And then you guys saw these stories, fentanyl grandma, shit like that from San Jose Police Union. It's a lady that got caught. She was playing with fentanyl, working for the police. You know, so this is one of the things that, yeah. And then they're switching eggs, playing like that. How do we know about that? Right, so I'm the middle point for that to be the war that stops. Okay, back to the table, negotiation. Right, in between time, you're keeping a portal, Pandora's gate, open for anything to happen because you chose for it to happen. So on both sides, it just needs to be cleared. Those of you guys that are going after the Asians so vehemently, make sure you get the right ones, okay? Those of you guys that know that you need to clean up, start that process. Those of you guys that want to go play, clean that shit up. All right. Now, some of you guys are wondering, what the hell? How is this like happening in the Asian community? One of the things that got started is because they were so busy spying and starting shit that they found out I draw yokai. That's one of the things that got started. Yokai. So yokai is a type of divination for certain people, right? And what ended up happening is there was like several images that came out. And they got blasted all in the virtual reality, all across Asia, US, that this is what was going to happen to the Asian community. And because of what happened with that and how somebody went to go play, like they showed their hand that they were watching this. Who did it? It was the guy that runs a specific database, and he went to go play games, and he was saying that, oh, yokai is now by prefecture to play with people because something came out about Hiroshima. Something came out about a lot of stuff, and they wanted to go play like that because they got embarrassed that their name was coming up in virtual reality, that their kids had fallen off because they were starting shit. Look at this once again, Board of Corrections. Yeah, I just want you to see it. Yeah, and a little Asian woman. Yeah, you better careful. Yeah, Board of Corrections. And a little Asian woman. I just had to show you guys that. Yeah. Look, this war. So they went to go play like that. They were starting a bunch of shit, and they all got put in yokai. And it was then that we can't play like this. We don't have the energy for this. Like, this shouldn't be coming out that we have like fallen to this point, right? And now look at this right here. It's so funny that this is like right here because this is the Okinawa Water Festival, and that's like one of the big things that came out about Okinawa and how they played with the original Okinawans, Black Asians, things like that. And it wasn't just like in Japan, but Okinawa, there's a little Okinawa like everywhere. Okinawa is literally like a place that you go into in your like heart space, like how they say halls of Amenti. The real Okinawa, if you're really an Okinawan, you know how to get there. That's one of the things that came out. The original ones, Ascended Masters, they came from the ancestral plane in front of Asia. I have to tell you guys, this is what happened in that virtual reality. I'm like, wait, what the fuck are you guys doing? 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, everyone's awake watching this and seeing what's their downfall. Asia, yeah. 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, boom. This is what's gonna happen because you guys are too dishonorable. Then it was this man that he has a business. This was on Air Korea. They kidnapped his wife, kidnapped his son in Russia, held them hostage because they thought that they were gonna play with the Asians. Yeah, held them hostage and shit like that. They showed their hand. Yeah, and talking about that they're gonna now be in Air Cyborgia, that his son has to have sex with the wife, and that's how Asia said, wait, what? Yeah, and boom, clapped out. Period. Let me show you this. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that about me. That's why some shit really got started with them stalking and harassing in Asia. Let me pull this up. Yokai in the Morning with Queen. Yeah, it's right here. Yokai in the Morning with Queen. I just did one simple episode, but the funny thing is I've been talking about this though. Been talking about this. It's just how Asian wants to go sit down and look stupid to be harassing a smart person. You just look stupid. Yeah, why would we expose ourselves like that? Let's just work behind the scenes and be quiet. Right? No one will know that we're doing this here. But still stupid. Yeah, fuck. Well, maybe just stop, right? So, yeah, chaos and wars. Yokai in the Morning. Some of you guys saw this. Look at this pregnant female right here. Creature. Yeah, that's what some of these females look like in the spiritual realm, playing with Lakomisi. That's her form, pregnant and everything. Don't know what the fuck you're incubating. Some of the eggs that they had to get are eggs from cockroaches. Yeah, in vitro. Some of the whites did that playing with Asia. They didn't tell them what the fuck was going on. Some people found that Department of Defense contract for egg back warmers. You guys are messy. So look at this. Yeah, pop protocol. Somebody's gonna build that technology where you can see who's playing in your email, period. PNG, yeah. Look at this one. Somebody's gonna be able to find photos that they want to find. All kinds of stuff from space. Not YMM, MYY. Yeah, that's another thing with Asia. They're looking for something from memory. Because they know metals is done. And they can keep on like kidnapping people's farms and shit like that. Like, come on now, we've done this so much, we're robbing each other. I forgot that was my cousin. Oh shit. Oh, they beat his ass. Yeah, hella shit is going on. So, yeah, we could talk when this is all settled. Let that case move, period. Let that stop immediately. And it's so funny because look at this Spanish lady. She looks like Martha. I wish so delusional, and it's only because there's somebody involved in the Asian community who works at the endowment, and they helped start this, so that he knows that he has to like be mindful, because it's how Martha ended up getting activated and to go schizophrenic because of all the magic that was done on her. Right. Okay, cool. Yep. Right. Okay. Right, so anyways, let's go look into this video. Yokai in the Morning with Queen. Several Yeah. So it's just a video you can watch me draw. But it's this specific yokai about the seafood and it ended up coming true. Right. So sorry about that. So side note for the Asian community, and you guys are watching this, um, something's gonna come out too about this with Matt Haney. Side note, they are currently moving. Here's something that's going on with that Evil Twin Wi-Fi that you all need to also tap into because that's what they also did playing in the Asian community and starting different wars. So make sure you watch my last video too about what happened in Atlanta and that technology and starting different like levels of like nonsense. So just to show you about this with the yokai. So now that this has gone on, what I'm just gonna is I'm gonna be on later on for those that want to get their read. So I did promise you guys that I was gonna be online, so let me just get online. So come get your read, and then from there we can move forward. Some of you guys want to know if I can do stuff for your case. I can. People come to me for all kinds of stuff, like they want help with different things. Okay, here we go. Okay, you guys, so that's all I have to say regarding this for the Asian community. Let me see if let me check my codex, see if there's anything from space. Yeah, okay. So there is an update for the woman that they switched their egg. They're trying to hide that they did that too because they know that one of the things that we're gonna do, of course, we have to make sure all these cases get settled. We get what we deserve at the Capitol to start building this. One of the things is we do all that, and then of course it's building the platform. So that's the thing that they want, confirmation that they can at least use the platform to solve certain cases and get people out of jail, which you can. So that you can do, and I feel like that's like we're being very generous here. So okay. So there's that, and if folks want to know about recovering their assets, you already know that that's definitely going to be possible. So when it comes now, I guess the biggest conversation for all parties now is what's going to be the agreement. Mediation training, yes, that I can actually get a certification in. They do have certified conflict mediators. I can go ahead and get that if that's something that's going to be required for Bigger Clunklet to make it seem like she doesn't know what I'm saying and that I'm speaking some type of foreign language when I'm speaking like right to, the biochemical pathways that she shattered playing with her brother. So if it takes me needing to get those certifications to handle these conversations, we can go ahead and do that. But they already know what the fuck they're doing. So just be careful because I will type something up on the computer and like play different conversations that you like agree to. All right. So that's one of the things that they want to know. Can they use those type of get that type of stuff? Yeah, that can happen in the next couple of months, baby. That's what I'm saying. It's how you move. Yeah, because they thought I was just going to make the platform and put it on the internet for anybody. And then they just realized that that's not going to be the case. Okay, so, well, that's where we are. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.